Turn that up, move this here. Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Okay. I'm tired. It's Monday morning. But I'm sure nothing warms me up more than doing puzzles in Talos 2. Currently, My goal is to not get stuck on the very first puzzle. That would be a huge morale boost for me today. I'm sure that will wake me up really well. Yeah, I feel a bit spacey today, but should be a good day. Eagles won last night. Games were good. Everything short of scataboot, ankle, but whatever. Talos time. What do we see? Game. Okay, cool. All right. Well, good morning. Hope you guys had a great weekend. And I hope you guys are ready to watch me struggle at puzzles again. What beautiful numbers. It looks like we're about 1/3 of the way through the game. With 0% on the gate. That's so annoying to see. Like, why can't that be like appear afterwards? They have to show you that from the beginning. Like, oh, look at this, you missed it because you can't do it. Why that feel so loud? All right, where did we leave off? We walked in the next zone of north whatever. I think we like, let's see, walked in, saw that there's once again 8 gates. Oh, right, we looked at this map and we're like, oh, look. X, X, X. And then a random square. Maybe one of these are like a you are here map. Curse you, Sphinx. We'll come back for you later. Let's go to 1. What are we dealing with here? This movement in this game feels a bit disorienting. I don't know why. Like the... Okay. New mechanic. I don't remember seeing this in the... Take... Oh, you have to hold it to discard it. Actually, what happens if I do this? Wow, it just stops. Okay, lovely. Nope. Nope. Just this one. Huh. I don't know how I feel about this one.
In the beginning, before we built New Jerusalem, we used to explore just like this.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Small groups setting out for the horizon, looking for resources, trying to make sense of the world we've been thrust into, trying to find a way forward. It was a hard time, but I can't deny that it was also exciting. I think it's part of our nature to be wanderers. Our ancestors crossed entire oceans on flimsy wooden boats, just to see what else there was.
Is it weird to feel nostalgic for a time I never experienced? I just think I could have contributed so much more back then.
It's not weird, but it wasn't all sunshine. People died. Yemo, Calvin, Isaac.
I know, they were family to me.
Sorry. Didn't mean to reopen old wounds.
It's a legitimate point. but I don't think it invalidates the sense of wonder we felt. That's what kept us going.
What makes blue? Red and green? Red and green? Okay. Easy enough. Whoop, whoop. What up? What is this? Beep oh beep. And yet it moves. Story time. A fascinating story I discovered in the archive concerns a great scientist by the name of Galileo. This remarkable man made huge contributions to the early development of science, but was best remembered for becoming embroiled in a controversy with the church that ended with accusations of heresy, a trial, and him being placed under house arrest for the rest of his life. The cause of the controversy? He argued that the earth revolved around the sun, a view he would describe as self-evident, and which the Inquisition described as foolish and absurd in philosophy, and formally heretical. The story became emblematic for how society often punishes those who try to push our understanding of the world forward in the modern day. There's a legend that at the end of his trial, he muttered, "And yet it moves." A beautiful idea, but untrue, because defying society is hard. It comes at a high cost, and not everyone is capable of bearing it. What would you have done in his place? What would I? I think I would have tried to stand up for the truth. It's harder than it sounds. Fighting an authority like Elohim is one thing, but when even your friends and allies may renounce you for holding an unacceptable opinion, it takes enormous willpower to continue. But if nobody does it, society gets stuck. Very true. Puzzle, archived post. The role of puzzles in the simulation was so important to the creation of our civilization that it has left an indelible imprint. But sometimes I worry that this is an issue. Alexander Drennan thought of human beings as problem solvers, but the real world isn't anything like the simulation. Yes, there are problems to solve, but there isn't a tetramino waiting to reward you. There's just another problem, and another, and another. Our veneration of the puzzle may be blinding us to the fact that sometimes there isn't a neat solution. That sometimes life is just a slog, and the best you can do is muddle through. So sad, yet so true. I'm about to make a whole lexicon of words I'm not that familiar with. Like, I can't define veneration off the top of my head. Great respect, reverence. What was one from last time? It was like glossicon or something like that? From Aurora to Athena. Dear Athena, have you really left us for good? Without even saying goodbye? I know we haven't spoken much lately, but isn't that just part of the show? Part of the slow, relaxed lives we now lead? After all those centuries of struggling, trying to build New Jerusalem, I thought we deserved a rest. And if that disappointed you, why didn't you say so? I know you disapprove of all the silly titles they give us now, but we really were your first companions. We know what it was like. I was there when Yemo died. I remember the horror of realizing there was no way of bringing him back. The impossible finality of it. And then the determination to make it make sense, to have it be part of a story that leads to a better world. I never abandoned that, Athena. I just thought maybe I could spend some time on things that make life worth living too. Maybe I lost track. Maybe I failed you. I don't know, because you didn't tell me. Aurora. Good stories, good stories. Twee. Twee little birds caught in a window. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum. Okay. So we got a blue. Oh. What? What? What am I doing? There's not some like gate to close here, is there? How do I get the blue beam? Bum 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 bum. It's not high enough to get the blue beam, is it? Surely it isn't. Oh, I know. Boink. I still need the block. Oh. Alright, where does this put me? What did that hold open? Is that the store? It is the store. Easy enough. Oh, not my favorite jingle.
There's so much history here that we can't see. The founder must have walked these paths hundreds of times, maybe thousands.
Not the founder.
Miranda must have stood right where we're standing. This all looks alien to us, but it must have been familiar to them.
If this was their home, where are they now?
They must be inside the megastructure, waiting for us to pass the test. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Ah, yes, the megastructure must be. On to 4. I still feel like we're in the tutorial levels of this new mechanic, but this ticking's really confusing, or not confusing, just mildly annoying. I were a beam, where would I be? Oh, there's a blue beam. What am I trying to do? Doodly-dee-doo. What do I have access to? Yodelay-hee-hee-hoo. Okay, how do I get there with one beam? What? In order to even see it, I need to be over here. Because I can't just accrue it, right? Oh, it does go through that. Okay, horizontal, yes. Vertical, no. Got it. Horizontal, yes. Vertical, no. Let's get way out over here. What? That's not happening. Horizontal, yes. Vertical, no. Good. That's a good little tidbit, though. Good little tidbit to learn. Oh, too far. I can't place things through this, right? Surely. Why does it feel like I'm supposed to like steal that through here? Okay, is it red first or blue first? Where did I place this one? What? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I miss you so. Interesting. I still won't be able to get up through here, though. Yeah, this corner is the last spot it's actually like, accessible. That's not gonna cut it. Alright, so it can't be red first. Red's like kind of ruled out. So it's supposed to be blue. So how do I get blue through here? So I need to get blue up through there. I don't know if there's any vertical components I can use. Furthest out I can get is to here. Oh, it cuts through that way. So it cuts through these horizontals. And then I use this. Okay. Wait, but this is still stuck back here. So it goes up here, I think. Try to get a red visible to it. Now it's a red conduit. Now it's the last part. So I need another red. Oh, that's tricky. You sly dog. You caught me monologuing. Wait, can I see it from there? Nope, not quite. There we go. You sly dog. That was pretty fun. Boo, not my favorite jingle. What's up, Yakut? I see a building. I spy with my little eye a structure. Oh, it's just the next one on the list. Oh. Okay. Okay. Wait, did I airstrafe? So how do I... There we go. You can airstrafe in this game. Crazy. Required to take the ladder. That felt pretty easy, actually. Fa la 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 la. No fa la 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 la. Are you following me, Akut? I keep seeing you walk that way, but you always stand up in front of me. I'm not taking that long, am I? You have to go all the way, you take full laps of the place?
Is it possible that on some level, people want to believe that everything's going to get worse? That it's comforting to think that humanity is bad and every solution will just go wrong? Because that way you're never responsible. You never have to take on responsibility for anything outside yourself. Never have to grow up.
I mean, well, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there's green and nothing else in here. So either there's a fan to get there, or I'm missing a mechanic. Oops, sorry. Fa la 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 la. Oh. Drill a hole. Of course. How could I be so naive? Where the hell did the... Okay, so we have green. So now we take the green and the blue. Wait, where's my marker? There it is, blue. Make red. Easy enough.
Melville,
What is it now?
why did you upload a picture of your hand?
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
Your hand isn't in the picture, it is the picture.
I like it. It's very artistic.
Let's stay professional, everyone.
Nice.
It's not right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. She's a hyper-advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
Yeah, Byron. I see it. That doesn't mean I can get to it, but I see it. Okay. But, like, how and why? That's rude. No. Okay, less rude. I like the parkour. Okay, I like the parkour a little bit less. I like the parkour and I'm good at it. Oh, come on. Oops, that one was me. Okay. Understanding movement physics in this game. Got it. Is there a spot that's closer and further away, or is it all just... Come on, what? Boo. Fire acquired. And surely there's like some sort of man-made thing somewhere in these woods you have to hunt down and find. That looks strange from that angle. Lateral inhibition. What does that mean? Fan. Got it. I don't know what this entails. Okay, step 1 complete. Time for step 2 figuring out puzzle. It's clearly not just like remove, right? Because then that just goes away instantly. So I gotta get this delayed. I mean, so far this seems more right. This is weird though. That's so you just pull it to this side instead. So how do I cancel from here? Nope, too fast. trying so hard to think. So in my mind, I need to break the beam somehow. Then how do I break the beam in a way that's useful? Because in my head it works, I guess, closer to this. Something closer to that. Where I'm breaking the beam. But I'm able to pull it back or something. I don't think it works this way. Okay, of course the first star level, and now I'm having trouble. Okay, brain, do the thinking thing. You can do it, I believe in you. I really just need somewhere I can point that other one to, which doesn't exist, so I don't think that's right. Lateral inhibition. How does this work? I need this one to be self-sustaining, so it does go from there to there. I need this to interrupt and get around the corner, so I need this to interrupt it somehow. How can I get this to interrupt it? In a way that's useful. Because the only thing that I've seen so far that got close was if I have this set up and I have this interrupting it. Then how do I pick it up and run without getting blasted? There's not any other corners I can like cheese with. I can't bring this around the corner because I need red and I can't get blue otherwise. I could turn this into a red conduit. I don't know what that does exactly for me. What does it have, being a red conduit, do for me? It interrupts that. Oh. So if it has red and blue inputs, it interrupts it. Got it. Okay. Still learning. Okay. So now that's all broken up. Now when I pick this one up, it'll go through. Got it. Still learning mechanics. Okay. Learned it. Got it. Not too bad, not too bad. What's in the hut? Pizza Hut. 7. Oh, this looks so promising. Okay. So this is going to be red. And it's going to go here. This one's going to be blue. No, green. And it's going to go here. It's going to be blue. And it's going to go here. Wow, what an easy puzzle comparison.
Congratulations. That one looked difficult.
It's like they don't even record how fast you do it. It's just like, oh, that one looked difficult. Arguably the easiest puzzle I've done today. Is that the golden door? What is that actually? All these random structures just laying around. Number 8. What are you? Okay. Okay, so what did that give me? That also just power this one door? Then what do I need? How do I not need that one? What difference does that make? Does that make a difference? I don't get it. It's so you can get this across, but like how? I'm confusing myself greatly with this. Okay, so how would I get this across? 'Cause basically it sounds like if I pick this up to move across, everything goes dark. So this needs to be down for that gate to be open. It'll just pull me to the side if it wants me to grab it. Why am I bothering? Like, why is it not just... Oops. Like, is there a reason why it's not just this? That's not high enough, that's why. What does that being turned around do? That's what it does. Got it. I understand. I forgot where the original red came from. Oops. Oops, sorry. Hello. Okay. I don't know, I brought the other lamppost with me. I really didn't need to. Simple enough. Alright, so I'm still missing one. I saw it. I think. Beep, oh, beep. Consume. Vox Pop, number 9. From an interview with a protester outside the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Question. So why did you join this protest? Answer. Artificial intelligence is inherently dangerous to this planet's ecosystem. Defending that ecosystem is our responsibility. In which way is artificial intelligence dangerous? I'm not some paranoid idiot imagining Skynet taking over the world, alright? That's science fiction. But what we're talking about here is an artificial intelligence without any of the attachments we have to this natural world. It's not capable of distinguishing between, say, an ore or a tree. Everything's just resources to it. People like Cerebi or Drennan talk about ethics and philosophy, but they all embrace the same extractivist ethos that has brought us to the brink of disaster. Their intelligence being would try to optimize the world in its image, and in so doing, consume it. But so far they're saying it's all theoretical. The atomic bomb was theoretical at first too. Once something's there, someone's going to use it. Why can't they imagine that we might care about the world? I don't know, maybe because they were too used to no one else caring. That's sad and true. Founding 5. The Patriots Journal, Volume 1. The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 200. Construction on our new home is coming along nicely. We finished 2 new buildings last week, and this week we started on our new lodging. Athena and Cornelius have plans to erect a tower in the middle of the settlement, which will serve as our administrative center and main heliport. But right now, that's still a long way off. Decades at the least. It's hard to imagine that one day we'll be able to erect structures like that. That there will be enough of us to need that much space. And then I look at the dam and I remind myself our ancestors built that with their short lifespan and soft flesh and bone bodies. And then I think that there's really no limit to what we can achieve, given enough time, patience, and the capacity to dream. Aww. Oh boy, Trevor.
Strap in, this is a long one. You may have heard the story of the carpenter who died to redeem humanity's sins. It's a powerful story, bittersweet, very human, and I just want to tell you that it's true. He was a real person, and his name was John. John Carpenter. He was born in the year 1948, and he was the coolest filmmaker to ever walk the earth. From Halloween to The Thing to They Live, the totally underrated In the Mouth of Madness, mind you, he just made classic after classic. All of his movies, really fun, really atmospheric, but also really smart. Even when they were goofy, most directors would kill to have made just one of those movies. And what did he get for it? A big, fat truckload of nothing. Well, less than nothing. The studios, the critics, even the fans, they hated him. The Thing, okay, for example, which is about as perfect a movie as you can make, completely torn to shreds. And his career never really recovered. Every movie after that was a struggle, and after a while, he just got tired of it and quit. He only really came back to movies in his 70s. How many works of genius did we never get because of that? Look, I have a point here. People like Carpenter, people like Alex, they're not always appreciated in their own time. If you just do what's popular, you might never create anything important. Of course, we admire people who did the right thing, who didn't conform, but we only ever admire them after the fact. What matters is to support people when it's difficult.
To us who have only just begun.
Wow. That was troll. Return. Hello, hello. Welcome back to Talos. Going pretty well. We got a new mechanic. we have an accumulator, which will take... Oh, nice. No spoilers here. I'll just tell you about the new mechanic. I won't tell you about the puzzles. The new mechanic has an accumulator, which will take the color of what you're using. What the hell happened here? What? It was right here. What happened? No, man. Okay. It'll take the color of a laser, and then you can use that laser anywhere else. It's like one of the lampposts, like the connectors. So you can move it and place it wherever you want, but it picks up a specific color. Honestly, kind of an interesting mechanic, but a bit confusing a little bit. And then I had the only world I had a struggle on was the one star world I found so far, because I was still learning the mechanics of the new toy. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. But it's definitely interesting. So in the new Frosty world, with this new mechanic, I've gotten all the main levels. I found one fire, and I've done one of the 2 stars. I don't know where the other one is yet, though. And the worlds are still huge, and I don't know where I'm going. So now we're exploring. We're in the exploring section. I'm just gonna hope that something just jumps out. The star levels will open up the golden gates. So I think the golden gates give you 1 extra level per world. After that, who knows? But in the meantime, it keeps telling me I have 0 out of whatever golden gate's done for each world, and it's minorly annoying because I literally can't do anything about that. Oh, and there was a parkouring fire to get. That was kind of cool. Finally got to put my parkour to use. I got another Prometheus fire. That's kind of cool. Just from parkouring. Alright, so if I were the other star world, star level, where would I be? Off where no one will find me, probably. Because why would I make it easy? I'm also missing the secret lab, actually. Well, I died from going too far in the water. How far back did you just put me? Oh, right, there's also a Sphinx puzzle that I don't know. Wait, there's... Okay. You're right, actually. The stars are different from the secret levels. I don't know what the stars do. Secret levels give you the golden door. I don't know what the stars do. Did it give me back the things? I'm lost. Ugh, my least favorite part of this game, exploring the nothingness to see random stuff. Oh, wait, that's one of them. Wait, I found one of the switches. Tracking the Sphinx map again. Okay, so wandering around. Alright, so did there, went there. Next one should be next island over in the back left. Alright, trying to figure out puzzles. Man, it's so much more fun just doing the actual puzzle worlds. But, okay, I'm sure it'll be super rewarding when I figure it out, though. Super rewarding. Oh, look, a terminal. Beep, oh, beep.
One of the most foolish illusions that commonly persist is that nature is a victim and humanity is a perpetrator. This can only be the opinion of someone who has not witnessed nature at first hand, who has not seen its immense and awe-inspiring baseness. Nature is mindless chaos and eternal conflict. A system of predation and consumption whose perfect cruelty can only induce a terrified and unwilling admiration. Nature is our most powerful and least honorable enemy. A beast that consumed every last one of our ancestors and will consume us just as quickly if we are not successful in our struggle with it.
Oh, did I find the other star level? Or the lost level? Oh, I did. Oh, cool. Get 3 poles and 2 beams. Or 3 poles and 3 things to attach it to. 3 poles, 4 things to attach to. Got you. Okay. Easy enough. Okay, so that's almost all the puzzles now. I flipped 2 switches out of 3. I've gotten 2 Prometheus fires. Oh, also, isn't there like a mode on Twitch to make it audio only? I'm pretty sure there should be. I know I've done that on mobile before. I don't know about on the web. But I know it will show tags of if someone's or you can toggle on a tag to be like audio only or visual only. So I'm assuming there is a way to make it audio only or visual only on Twitch. I'm missing one more switch. That's over by. Oops, that's over by the place. So it should be that structure right there, I think. Ah, the bridge building music.
Sometimes it seems the only choices we have are renouncing civilization or mindless expansion. But that's not the only path forward. Embracing deliberate control over nature doesn't have to mean destruction. We are a species of artists and artisans, blessed with the ability to transform the raw material of the cosmos into new and better shapes. Shapes that have meaning. With our technology, we can take this chaotic world, so full of suffering, and turn it into a work of art.
Here we go. Sphinx solved. Alright, who are we getting this time? I'm gonna guess, Pandora?
Halt,
Yep,
creature
Pandora.
flame. You have taken another step towards the flame. Before you continue, ask yourself, have the gifts of Prometheus ever truly benefited your people? Or have they brought nothing but strife?
Yes. Lady, I'm a robot. It's a funny option. Without his gifts, we would no longer even exist. We have made mistakes in using them, but the good outweighs the bad. I like that one. They've been a curse to my people. His gifts have greatly eased the suffering of the world. They have caused great harm. They cannot be put back in the box. We made mistakes in using them, but the goods outweigh the bad.
And And you repeat your mistakes until they destroy you.
Yep. Got me there. I'm firing my laser.
I've been thinking, there's 3 towers per cardinal direction and 3 entities. You'd think it would be symmetrically arranged, 1 tower per entity, right? But we haven't seen Prometheus at all.
We're built to find patterns. Maybe we're trying to find patterns where there aren't any.
Yeah, tell them.
1K, please investigate the coordinates I'm sending you.
Search for schematics in a lab. Social media, no one cares. More social media. I'm talking about some dogs in the social media thread. I agree with Libet's store. Yeah. Search for the schematics in a lab. We'll go back to the Sphinx, get my Sphinx prize, and then go to the lab. Oh, cool. When you get the Sphinx prize, it's blinking, telling you where to go to pick it up. Oh, let me see if that was
None may
everything.
know what came first, error or sin, and yet every choice depends on it.
Yeah, sure. What am I missing from this world? I only have one of the 2 stars. Where's the 2nd star? I'm gonna have to run around till I find the 2nd star. Maybe I'll find on the way to this lab. Oh, a lab. Nope, didn't find it on the way there. Ba-bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Images of DNA. Oh, who's this?
This is
Byron.
where they must have lived. Athena and Miranda. You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This must be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history. But that's why I needed you.
Why would it be strange?
Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets. Weigh on our minds like a nightmare.
Yeah. What a nightmare.
Our civilization is caught in a loop, 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault.
Yeah.
We're afraid of taking responsibility, afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal.
The goal.
We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos, but equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck,
been trying to find a way out for years. Something. Anything.
What'd you
To
get?
get people to understand that we do actually have free will. That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I
Doesn't it?
failed. Over and over.
And you think what we've discovered here could change that?
Yes. Because this is something unexpected. An anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become. It shows us that different answers are possible. And maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark. Maybe that's why she made all this. The puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency.
I hope so.
Thank you, 1K. I hope so too. We might be wrong, but let's be optimistic.
Yeah.
Now, let's see what else we can find here.
Looks like a chessboard and stuff here. Fire pit. The nature observatory.
Melville, eyes on 1K's stream. Is this thing what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there.
Of course, sound advice, but what is it?
It's a somnodrome.
Not a
It's a sort
somnodrome.
of analytics tool for processing mental data that Melampus streamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware, he never actually built one.
Looks like the founder gave it a go.
Can you explain like I was born yesterday?
Well, what we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass. Melampus stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us. But in theory, the somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
People were hoping to find answers to the big questions by having a conversation with our own subconscious. If you ask me, it's solipsistic at best, and pseudoscience regardless.
That may be. But if the founder figured it out, then that device could be an extremely important discovery.
We should study it.
I agree. The data on that device could prove invaluable. Besides, you may have survived all those data stream overloads, but interface with that thing and you're liable to get bricked.
Sounds like a plan. Melville, I'm shutting this thing down until you can get here. 1K, get on with exploring the rest of the lab.
Yeah. New private messages from Melampus. To all of you on this expedition, I'm sure you have questions about the Somnodrome, but I'm afraid I can't answer them. It was a dream I had a long time ago, when I was a different person, and it has long since faded. I did build a prototype of sorts, at least of one part of the systems, but none of it even functioned the way I wanted it to. Whatever Athena may have done with my invention, the truth is that I'm simply not interested in the affairs of New Jerusalem anymore. I care as little for Byron's utopianism as I do for Herman's religious pessimism. I'm not sure I care about anything at all, really, in fact. I think not caring may be the only answer. At the end of the day, everything is transient, even the self. I've learned to let go. Please do not respond, I value my privacy. Okay, sure, whatever. Looks like the next mechanic is going to be a teleporter of sorts. Transport you through different small holes in the wall. Archive message from Thekla to Athena. Beloved founder, wherever you've gone, I continue to have faith in you and your mother, our creator, the chosen of the progenitor, I am certain that this is a test, a trial like the ones you face in this simulation, and you will learn from your example and keep the faith. Praise your name, Thekla. 862. Trials. Results confirm the anomaly is consistent. There was no error in trial 108. The error is in our understanding. We can just start over. Okay. From Miranda to Athena. I went ahead and ran the next set of trials anyway. I know you said to wait, but the data we got from the last batch was just too amazing. Every step leads to the next, like a progression of musical notes. We're so close. Miranda. Nomadic designs. Oh, overloading system.
The singularity sustained itself longer this time.
Did we get the data?
We did. I think we just obsoleted quantum physics.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Physics.
We need to be able to replicate these results.
You know, I've been wondering. You told me that in the simulation, one thing that kept you motivated was looking for answers. Do you think that with the work we're doing, we'll ever run out of questions to ask?
I don't think so. Trying to understand the universe means asking the same question over and over. How? How do you make fire? How do earthquakes happen? How does gravity work? How do particles behave? You keep digging deeper, finding another set of mechanisms, another set of hows. Step by step, you demystify reality. But then, if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you run out. You've answered all the hows. You know how the universe works. So, now what?
Now you ask why? Isn't that the next step?
It's not quite that easy. The question of why cannot be answered. Even if it could, it would only be followed by another why. At some point, you have to accept that it all just exists. But there is another set of questions. What's next? You've stripped away the layers of mystery, you've laid bare the machinery. Now you have to start building, to add your own layers of meaning.
I see.
Are you okay?
Hello,
You're
Byron.
overloaded again.
Fine.
Yes, I saw. It came through on your stream. Strange to hear her voice again. But that was her. The way I remember her. The real Athena. Not this imaginary founder.
How well did you know her?
I'd like to think I knew her well. There was just a handful of us in those days. Small family in the ruins of a dead civilization. It was hard. Harder than anyone else can possibly imagine. We had nothing except what Alexandra Drennan and the Institute had left us. Now that everyone lives in civilization, they don't understand how necessary it was for us to build that civilization. They can fantasize about living in balance, limiting growth, retreating behind our walls. They don't understand what it really means to live in the wilderness. How close we came to not making it. How many people we lost. Yema was just the first. But Athena understood. She believed in humanity. She believed in us. In the inherent value of consciousness. Her dreams were so much bigger. She wanted us to reclaim the Earth.
America, hello.
For the stars. To build and grow and learn.
Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? I only caught part of it. I think I noticed some... Was that a cat game you were playing this morning?
The city was already changing before she left, turning inwards, forgetting the future. Once she was gone, other people shaped her memory, turned her into the symbol they needed. I understand all that, as depressing as it may be. What I don't understand is why she didn't tell me. If she came here to do all this...
Sounds good. You'll get food. I know that one
didn't
well.
she bring me along?
Thanks for the raid and run. Let's see. Be a good stream. How do shoutouts? Shoutouts. Nice, nice. The zombie game. Was it Resident Evil again? Or a whole different zombie game. Alright, yes, you're running. Go get food. I guess for the Raiders, we are playing Talos 2. Puzzle game. Right now we're deep in like the story elements of it. It's very philosophical and political at times, but very good puzzles.
She did. She must have. I just don't understand. But if all this is a test, maybe there's an answer waiting for us in the megastructure. Speaking of which, let's get back to exploring. Melville should have reconnected the next station by now.
Okay, so we've, I think, finished this world. We found most of the puzzles. We're missing one of the stars. Oh, what is this? Ah, rock. We found all but one of the stars in this world. I might just skip the last star because I don't want to waste time just running around the empty map trying to find it. And then we can start the next world with the next puzzles. Yeah, I feel like I just want to do more puzzles. Let's go back to the ship. Did I do this level already? Let's go do some puzzles. Puzzles, puzzles, puzzles. Where is my ship? This way. Okay, so back to the ship. I think it unlocks my next world. Yep, sure did. Alright, so this world I'm missing, what, one of my stars? One of my stars. Can't do the gold one. Finish everything else. We'll come back for that star. I'm gonna go check out the new mechanic. It's fun to have a new mechanic finally. And if it is a teleporter, that's pretty cool.
This area looks flooded as well.
Our ancestors melted a whole lot of ice. After they died, most coastal settlements were claimed by the sea. South of New Jerusalem, there's a whole city under the water. We went there once with Garrus, when I was an apprentice. It was eerie.
That's exactly why the founder created the goal. When you go past the limits, this is what happens. Mother Nature always gets her revenge in the end.
This isn't revenge,
All
Al.
right.
It's just failure.
One.
People, cities, mountains. As far as the sea is concerned, it's all the same. Their mistake was forgetting that. Telling themselves nothing would change. It always does.
Bring an item to swap. What? I have many questions and confusion going on. What? Bring an item to... How do I swap? I can't even get to that one. Okay, this is level 1, and I'm already confused. Oh, I can take the fan. Haha. Got you. Okay. Okay, that's confusing. What am I, Indiana Jones now?
I've had a closer look at the Somnodrome. It's based on the original prototype with some modifications. As usual,
Indiana
the data is a
Jones
mess,
simulator.
but I strongly suspect there might be a functional version somewhere.
I know some of you have heard stories about the answers this device might reveal, but please remember, that is not our main priority here. Keep an eye open for it, but focus on finding Athena.
Found a fridge in the water. Okay, what do we got going on here? Alright, back to story time. From Yarnith to Athena. Beloved founder, I beg you to return to us. We cannot achieve the goal without you. You are the one who defied Elohim, who overcame the trials of the simulation. What are we before that? How can we possibly find a path that will not lead to the mistakes of the past? You are our sole link to the wisdom of the progenitor. Without you, we are lost. Praise be your name, Yarnith. Human Construction. Excerpts from What's Wrong with the World by G.K. Chesterton. Our modern prophetic idealism is narrow because it has undergone a persistent process of elimination. We must ask for new things because we are not allowed to ask for old things. The whole position is based on the idea that we have got all the good that we can be. Wait, what? Based on this idea that we got all the good that can be got out of the ideas of the past, but we have not got all the good out of them. Perhaps, at this moment, not any of the good out of them. And the need here is a need of complete freedom for restoration as well as revolution. Interesting. It's like, oh, yep, we got some stuff, but not all the stuff we should have gotten. There is one metaphor of which the moderns are very fond. They are always saying, you can't put the clock back. You can't put the clock back. The simple and obvious answer is, you can. A clock, being a piece of human construction, can be restored by the human finger to any figure or hour. In the same way, society, being a piece of human construction, can be reconstructed upon any plan that has ever existed. Athena. You can indeed turn the clock back, but if it stops ticking, it's dead. Black Snow. From the selected archive documents A through C, the coal mine finally brought decent jobs. It lifted us up from poverty, made us proud. We weren't just ordinary workers, we were the lords of the underworld, and with our skills, we kept the whole country alive. The mine also brought black lung, gruesome injuries, and death. And when it went away, it brought the collapse of our entire society. As for the plant, I know it brought electricity and even more jobs, and I know what a difference that made in people's lives. I also know that when we used to go out and play, there were black flakes in the snow. Miranda. Why didn't they just switch to a safer technology once they realized coal was dangerous? They didn't always have a choice. Sometimes coal was all they had, or were allowed to have, and the alternative was poverty. At other times, they wanted to switch, but there were powerful interests that prevented change. We can't blame people for the world they were born into. Interesting. Deer. It's so strange just to throw deer into this game. Like, you know what this game's missing? Deer. Hello. Easy enough. Mirror raid. Hello, hello. Pyro the Lawless Walrus. That's fun to say. Lawless Walrus. Yakut. Puzzle? Ooh, a puzzle. Laser puzzle. Noted. Welcome to the puzzle stream. Ooh, what a fun little walk bridge. Anyway, puzzle 3. We are going to be Indiana Jones and do all the swaps. Apparently. We got a breakable wall, we got a laser. We got a swap. What does this do? This opens this door. Okay, we don't need block, we need this. That way we can pull out this, I think. Oh, then how do I get out? I need to get the camera out of here just so I can use it for this door. Wait, how do I put the camera through? Take, swap, place. Wait, how does this work? Wait, did I break it? I can't even get through anymore. Awkward. Restart checkpoint. Okay, what am I stuck with here? It seems like I need the laser to go through here. I need the camera on the other side to finish the level. I have an extra block for who knows what reason, and I have that. It would seem like I'm supposed to swap those. Oh, I do a little switchy swap. Okay, so I take this. No, I take this, swap it with this. I put this on this. I swap that with the block. The block there. And then open it. And then I can swap this with that camera. Okay, fun. I like that puzzle. That was a pretty fun puzzle.
The particle clouds continue to be exactly the same.
Deep waters. I see a fire. I should take a safe way to get there, not the dangerous way. This is the quote-unquote safe way to get there. Boom, fire. Acquired. Okay. Next puzzle. It's just burnt trees. I thought it was going to be a terminal. Also need to be on the lookout for lasers that I can transmit. Puzzle 4. Start the obvious. So I'm gonna need a red and blue eventually. A red over there. Let's go a bit further this way. Extra lamp post. Blue's over here. That won't work the way I think it will. I don't think there's anything in here I need yet. No, not yet. Okay. I don't need this anymore, actually. Okay, so how do I keep this door open? How do I get to you? What? Oh, 3 blocks to jump over. Because I have 1, 2... I only have 2 blocks. How do I get my 3rd block? What? Oh, first of all, give me back one of the lamps. Thank you. Okay. So that's this for this. It's this for this. Wait, what? No, I want the block. And I think it's this for this. Nice. Okay, did both. Okay, lovely. So I'm going to need this open for now. I need to replace the blocks for these. But only 2 of them. Because one needs to go here like this. The other one needs to go around the outside or something. This needs to be elevated. That way I can grab this. Okay. Back to lamps. I do still need one more block, actually. I think this needs to go... This needs to go there to there. Not that one, too. There to there. And this needs to go there to there. Nice.
Wandering around these landscapes, solving puzzles.
What a nice, easy escape.
In a way, 1K's experience must be very similar to Athena's in the simulation.
There's one difference, though. Athena was alone.
What do you mean? She had Elohim. How exciting music. Interesting. Alright, so I got my red beam. I don't need red beam, I need a blue beam. How do I get the blue beam? I got my blue beam. Just need this in here. Alright, got my blue beam. Easy. Not so bad, not so bad. Actually, while I'm here, I have a blue beam. And a red beam I can get. So put blue up there. And then put red up there. Oops. Okay, so now that's green. I need to pull that green to put somewhere else. Do I go and do that now, or do I wait?
can I suggest something?
Of course, go ahead.
The southern part of the island is completely dead. No animals, no plants. The soil is too alkaline for anything to live except bacteria.
Yes, that's why it's a good location for some of the experiments.
Well, if we want to show that we can make the cosmos more beautiful, then why don't we start there? The desert doesn't have to be dead. If we modify the conditions, life can thrive there. And that could be the first step towards spreading life to other worlds. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a plan.
Alright, let's see if we can get this green out of here. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. 1 star accomplished.
Horses are broken, not taught. That is the way of humankind.
I don't know what that means. Horses are broken, not taught. So I guess we take what something already knows and manipulate it to the way we want it. Not so much teaching how to do it, but adapting to the thing that's already been done. Is that what I'm hearing? We make it work for us. Did this have a number? Hello? All around. Oh, fun. Okay, so I need to convert first. I need a red to blue here. I'm gonna need a red to red later. Got it, that doesn't work. Bring it with me then. Swap for a camera. Should I have a third object? No. What? Sure, how do I bring an item to swap? I don't have another extra item. I don't need that anymore. Put that there, swap this for that again. Go red to red. Don't need this anymore. We'll need this, I think. I need... I don't need this anymore. That goes to there. And here and here. This goes from there to here. Okay. Easy enough.
I often think about how many cities there are out there under the ocean. Cities where people lived for thousands of years. Cities with their own history, their own culture. All of it lost under the waves. If they'd been less greedy, They could have kept all that.
I don't think we can pass moral judgment on an entire species based on the decisions of a handful of leaders. But I do think they made a mistake. They stopped caring about what they built. They stopped seeing the romance of civilization.
Why was that one unnumbered and unsymboled? Oh, that was one of the lost ones, okay. Yeah, it doesn't point left at all, so I guess 6 behind me? Didn't I already do this one? I thought I did this one already. Prison, I've done that one. I'm lost. 4. Maybe I took a wrong turn somewhere. I don't know why I feel the need to do these in order, but I kind of do. 5. 6 is this way, okay. Six. Ooh, Prometheus fire. Gotta go find it again. Oh, I hate the find them quests. Find my sprite and follow it till it leads you back to me. That direction. Okay, I can work with that. Or back to puzzle number 1. Interesting. Alright, do we find the fire or do the quest first? Or do the levels first? I'm doing the fire. Wrong fire, but it's just kind of sitting there. And I need some blocks apparently for that one. Lovely. So I need to find blocks out in the wilderness too now. This place is too large. There you are. Just look for the thing that looks like it doesn't belong. Oops. Bum 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 bum. I did not miss that. What? Going to pass that fire again. You're kidding, right? It makes you just scale this entire thing. That's rude. Alright, star acquired.
Utopia is impossible, but the future that is possible will seem like a dream to those who are alive now.
Interesting. Terminal. Beep up beep. Poisonous Humility. Excerpts from Orthodoxy by G.K. Chesterton. But what we suffer from today is humility in the wrong place. Modesty has moved from the organ of ambition. Modesty has settled upon the organ of conviction, where it was never meant to be. A man was meant to be doubtful about himself, but undoubting about the truth. This has been exactly reversed. Nowadays, the part of a man that a man does assert is exactly the part he ought not to Nowadays, the part of a man that a man does assert is exactly the part he ought not to assert himself. The part he doubts is exactly the part he ought not to doubt, the divine reason. Huxley preached a humility content to learn from nature, but the new skeptic is so humble that he doubts if he can even learn. Thus, we should be wrong if we had said hastily that there is no humility typical of our time. The truth is that there is a real humility typical of our time, but it so happens that it is particularly a more poisonous humility than the wildest prostrations of the ascetic. The old humility was a spur that prevented a man from stopping, not a nail in his boot that prevented him from going. For the old humility made a man doubtful about his effort, which might make him work harder. But the new humility makes a man doubtful about his aims, which will make him stop working altogether. Oh, how heavily philosophical and hurts my head. What a read. Miranda, I had to read this twice to fully understand it. Yes, thank you. Finally, someone that gets me. From Miranda to Athena. It's incredible. There is an entire submerged town just off the coast, surprisingly well preserved. Sailing over it, I finally understood what the ancients meant by eerie. Obviously couldn't have the kind of psychological response they did, but I think the mental response was pretty close. Physiological, not psychological. A contradictory response. Part melancholy, part fascination. It's strange how tragedy and destruction make the beauty of civilization more obvious. Miranda. P.S. A deer got into the maintenance area and made a huge mess. Sorry, I'll clean it. P.P.S. I may have been feeding it. Founding 6. Hypatia's Journal number 6 from Hypatia's Journal, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 296. Cornelius and Sarai went back to the dam today. They've been holding off on constructing any new humans to concentrate on building a home for them first. But there's a limit to what 13 people can do on their own, and everyone is eager to start construction on some of the more ambitious structures. Sarah Bai's kindness and patience is something that we'll certainly miss out here, where tempers can sometimes run high. And I'll miss Cornelius too. He was there when I was born, and he is just as much a father to me as Athena and Alexandra Drennan are my mothers. But I suppose I can always go visit them. The dam isn't that far, and once we complete the monorail in a few decades, it will truly only be a few minutes away. And what are a couple dozen years, really, when you might live forever? Alright, time for Trevor.
Something I really like about Alex, one of the reasons why I'm here doing this, is that she's really humble. She has this incredibly positive view of humanity. She believes we can accomplish anything, but it's not about her. She doesn't think that she's smarter or better than anyone else. She just looks at us as a species, and even though she can see how small we are in the grand scheme of things, she thinks that we could conquer the stars and give meaning to the universe. Even now. Even when none of us are going to live to see it. Isn't that awesome?
What objects do I even have? Don't I need more than one object here? Fans. This is not where I started. That's a swap, dang it. What do I actually have? What did I just do? I put everything back to where it started, I think. I have blue to red that I can surely do something with. Can I interact with it while it's up there? It doesn't seem like it. That feels correct. Now how do I get that one? Um. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't take that hand. Okay, lovely. Okay. Fans are the keys. Removable fans. All right. Easy enough. Let's go find world 7. There's not one right here. I need world 7, 8, and the last lost level. And the lab, I think? Seven. I need one more object, it feels like. There you go. Oh, wait, you still need this? I need you, come up here. Easy. Okay, this whole accumulator thing isn't so bad.
Glad I'm not in charge of solving these.
It's crazy. All the ones that they're like, oh my gosh, that must take them forever, are always like the easy ones for me. It's always like the strange ones that probably are easy that it takes me forever. I don't know what that says about me, but... Oh boy. That looks important. Oh, I see. Do I have another object? aim to swap. What am I swapping? It's not like I have many objects to swap with. I have fans. There's a red beam in there, I think, which I'm going to need. What item should I have with me right now? One, two, three. Can't trade my own body, right? I need this object out. Can't do that to itself. Can't jump around. Good, good. What object do I have though? Clearly I can do that. Then from there, what do I do? Okay, from here, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I have one object and a potential fan, but I can't move up there with the fan. There was no block or anything to shoot up, right? Wait, I can almost see it. Like, basically, I go up here. I swap. The fan goes there afterwards. Is afterwards right now? No, I need to launch something up there first. What am I launching up there? I'm launching up there with this. No, right? Clearly that doesn't make sense. I need to swap something with it still. Can't even get in there right now. Right. Wait, did I just break it? No. I'm confused. Oh. What's the point of this one? Okay. I got it. It's gonna work, but I got there. How are we doing? All the main puzzles, missing one lost puzzle in the lab. Okay. Ancient washing machine. They don't have to do laundry, how nice. Must be nice. Imagine not having to do laundry. Is this a puzzle I already did, or? This is 7, isn't it? Yeah, this is 7. What is that? Of course, won't let me just jump up there. That is the puzzle room at the end. Ooh, what's this? What's this? What's this?
Miranda, would you like to play a game?
A game? That sounds like fun.
It is. Remember what Alexandra Drennan
creepy.
said about games?
They're part of what makes us human.
Exactly. And this is a game Alexandra Drennan designed when she was still in school. It's based on her favorite book. Have a go.
I really don't like it when, or how there is a lot of spots where they don't really explain how things work. Or not, okay, not that. Okay, I don't like how they have conditional parts. Like how sometimes you can take the fan, but sometimes you can't take the fan. Sometimes it's strapped in, sometimes it's not, and it's not entirely clear which ones are which. So it's like a conditional rule for it. It's like, oh yeah, sometimes this works like this, but other times it doesn't. So just make sure you look for the right time. I'm assuming maybe we'll need this. So I might need that first. See, but now I need it now. Then what do I put in the revolver? Why didn't it let me put it on the other side of that wall? It does, okay. Then how do I do this properly then? Oh, swap. There we go. 1, 2. Can I place it, please? Thank you. This is so weird. You have to get the right order for everything, else it doesn't work properly. Oh, and you needed to do it that way, or else you won't. Okay, I see. This is so weird. I feel like if you get it right first try, that it's easy. Otherwise, you kind of mess yourself up for the order of everything. Like, I could have easily left one of those on the other side of that wall and been really confused further. Okay. I'm just missing the Lost Lab, which they will tell me where it is after I finish the main gate. Main gate south. There you are. Down. Oh, this way. Oop. Nice. I like the layout of this place. Everything converges into the center. Very convenient. Zeus.
Hear me, friend.
Oh, Prometheus.
And heed my words. Beware Pandora. She is nothing but fear and despair, and she will do anything to prevent you from reaching the flame.
Interesting.
It is she who disrupted the trials of the Sphinx, and who bound me in the...
Let's get bounded. Bounded in the what? Bounded in the what?
Well done, 1K. Looks like our hypothesis was correct. The megastructure is opening again. Everyone come to the VTOL, please. It's time to find Athena.
Oh
What about
boy.
Pandora? She seems capable of displacing or controlling the other entities.
We should be careful, but we can't let such a vague threat paralyze us. Just keep your eyes open.
Are they not going to tell me where the Lost Lab is? Okay. I feel a bit too spacey for trying to find Athena, so I think I'm gonna stop here. We will go find potentially Athena and or Pandora next time. Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some food, do some cleaning, try to get rid of this headache I have. But we finished a world. Oh yeah. Wait, finished 2 worlds. Finished 2 worlds. Oh yeah. Missing 1 star and 1 lost lab. We can probably go back and get those. That could be pretty easy. But we will do that next time. Alright, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for participating. Chatting, etc. Thanks for the raid. Thank you, raiders, if you stuck around. Hopefully you will follow, come back, etc. for more Talos later. Alright. That's it for me. Bye.